Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior video blog. We're coming upon the season here, and they're just kind of starting to ramp up a little bit for fireworks in Tennessee. Tennessee's one of those, I think you can buy fireworks in Tennessee, but technically you're not allowed to shoot them off unless you have a permit. The only way to get a permit is if you're doing a public performance. I think that's the rules here in Tennessee. You know, it's funny. It's like one of those things with alcohol rules in each state, fireworks laws in each state. They're all different. And again, I'm not a fireworks person, so I don't really, be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever bought fireworks. Maybe once in my life, and it was something for a work function. I've never gone to a fireworks stand to buy fireworks just because, number one time I set off some black cats or whatever when I was a kid and had one pop in my hand. That wasn't fun. Didn't hurt myself. Luckily, it was kind of a dud, but it still wasn't a good deal. And then did some professional fireworks displays when I was in radio. So I've gotten my fill of fireworks. I enjoy watching them in the sky, but I don't need to throw fireworks. I don't need to do whatever. I don't care. But I've noticed that the fireworks stands here in Tennessee, freshening up the banners a little bit. They haven't opened yet. I guess I don't think they can open yet. I think they've got a kind of a rule, if you will. They open just before Memorial Day, kind of roll through June, and then, of course, 4th of July being the biggie. And then I notice a lot of them close after 4th of July, but you can still find some that are kind of open throughout the summer up until Labor Day, and then they're gone again. Well, here we are in May, and you can already see, like I said, again, they're just freshening up a little bit. I don't know, because they own those buildings. I don't know if they just let them go, don't worry about them, lock them up, and come back next year, and then freshen them up, tighten them up, make sure everything's up and running, and then throw the fireworks. Heck, in Tennessee, you can even find, big tents that set up, that start popping up this time of year, and it's all there. They're fireworks tents. And, man, they keep that stuff outdoors, and it's always going to just, I don't want to say it's freaked me out a little bit, but it always freaks me out that they're just storing those fireworks out in tents 24 hours a day. Now, I realize they have security on them, but, with the world we live in today, with people conducting themselves the way they conduct themselves, both good and bad, I'm really talking about the bad here, it just surprises me that they would do that. It reminds me, years ago when I was growing up, when my dad was in the Jaycees in Wyoming, so I was probably 5, 6, 7 years old, they used to do Christmas tree lots. And in Wyoming, you got a lot of snow at Christmas, so they do the fires and the big oil drums, and you'd be out there and it'd be cold, just cold as all could be, and you'd be bundled up as much as you could be. And it was really cool that we were out doing the Christmas tree thing. And I know people did the fireworks things that way too, but it was funny, it's like, to think they'd have a Christmas tree lot, and they just, I don't even know if they locked them up back in the day. I don't even remember them fencing them or anything like that for the Christmas trees. They just put up the Christmas tree stand, the tent would stay up for the 2 or 3 weeks they'd do it, and nobody would bother it. But now it's like if it's not under lock and key, and heck, even if it is under lock and key, there's no guarantee people aren't going to try to steal it. And that's a sad statement about where America has gone and what's happening in our world. But it's reality. It's the way the world has evolved, and for better or for worse, I said, but it's just amazing to me, I guess, number one, that people get excited about fireworks. Again, one thing when it's a big, hometown display, a big city display, something special display, but just regular fireworks, I truly don't get it. Doesn't make any sense to me. I guess it's for some people and not for others. Back next week, another Road Warrior. I guess the Road Warrior is the same way. It is for some people, and then there's a whole lot of people that don't watch. It's obviously not for them. Or maybe it's just they don't know about it. Tell a friend. Find us at kevinmason.us. That's our home, the Road Warrior video blog. Also throw them up on Facebook. You can watch us on Facebook. Also watch us on YouTube. Again, wherever it's convenient for you to watch, that's where I'm asking you to come on back. And please tell a friend. Get them to come too. Get them to enjoy or endure or deal with all the stuff I'm dealing with in my head. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.